With your girl Sierra. This is Oshun Investigates, and I am here with an evening message for you guys. I just felt like getting in here doing another message for you guys as you come in. Hit the notification bells, hit the like button, double tap that screen. If you do not see the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, become a member. Uh, Also, keep it OG. And of course, if you don't know what an OG is, that is an old wise God. Know that any and all content I do drop for you guys is never intended to hurt, harm, or target anyone, but provide you with the necessary information. So, I'll heavy on the information that's coming out for your weekend. So, let's get to spilling on whatever this is that's taking place. But something is coming undone in two households. Unforeseen and unexpected events taking place. This could be throughout this weekend, but there's a crisis in some sort of awakening. The T energy is going to be very significant to an immortal God, a masculine energy, and some sort of action that's being taken, or two people coming together in that T energy. If you don't know what the T represents, it also represents some sort of cross wiring or some sort of electricity that may have something to do with something here, and it has to do with two households. Mono energy is going to be very significant to two channels, or maybe one channel. One channel is in one household and the other heavy on the microphone energy. So take what resonates. I could not put all of this in the title, so I was like, let me put as much as I can in it. But point blank period, there is something here coming undone. There is a setback energy here. There is also a crisis here, something about danger, some sort of accident where something got exposed, a revelation energy to some sort of connection that's going on with two specific houses, maybe three, or there's a foundation that's involved, or there's something to do with the foundation in another home's foundation, heavy on two stories. So heavy on a two-story house, tri-level, more than one level, heavy with that tower energy that I am picking up on, and that T energy representing and masculine taking some sort of action, a feminine energy, and some sort of balance, or together they are balancing out something. There is some sort of acceptance in this energy as well. Somebody is accepting that something was an accident, that something got out here, heavy on a separation and a divide, and something that's coming out on the divided floors or something like that in that divide energy. But let me go ahead and clear the energy and get right on into this message, because heavy on a lot was coming out. So take from this energy myself, the collective, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye and throat chakra. Anything that's not of divine love, I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic projections onto Ida Collective or this reading back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, Ashe. Oh, 32 people in here. Let's get the likes up from 18. If it's 32 people in here, we should see almost close to roughly 30 likes. But so be it anyway. It's not going to stop me from dropping this message here or exposing what is going on, and some sort of shared connection that has to do with the electricity company, some sort of worker, or something like that. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Somebody is accepting something here that has to do with some sort of communication, because what it is what I'm picking up in on these two households, right? So let me get this taken care of, right? So pull this chat up really quick. Take your time coming up in here. So there is a tower happening on two households. I have the house cards. I had to sit this up here. So two different houses, and there's a tower in two different houses. The T energy here, like I said, something unforeseen. So I mean, something is coming undone. So something is going in reverse. Something is undoing. Something was an accident that's undoing here, which is causing a setback here. But there is two households here, and for unforeseen events that are taking place that has to do with both households. And it's unexpected events that took place here that is revealing some sort of revolution between two places, some sort of truth that's coming out, a prophecy that has been spoken, heavy on the communication that's being intercepted in the mono energy into between two houses. So there is some sort of communication that is in two houses. So that would be mono, two channels, or mono actually talks about combining of two channels on one frequency. So whatever this is, there is communication in two households coming from one. You may not know, or there is a revelation here, and that's the unforeseen events that somebody here will communicate or pick up on, that another house is attached to their house, at least the communication that has something to do with your specific household in someone's. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Someone has to accept something here and move on here, heavy on some sort of peace being brought in because of this tower that's taking place here. So like I said, a lot is coming out. Sun card is also enlightening or something here. Something has been some sort of enlightenment here. People were celebrating something until this tower hit, where communication got out. The two houses are connected on an electric level, where there is some sort of electricity combined, connected. There's some sort of wire crossing, and there's also some sort of mono microphone energy, where one household is picking up on the other's communication here. Heavy on both houses, could be more than one floor. So there's an upstairs, downstairs, a basement, and an attic, or something required. I mean, on both residents here. The tower energy is something to do with renovations as well on both houses here, and how it was renovated or put together has these houses connected on that, and that's something that's being exposed here about these two houses here. Now adjudication is here. There is some sort of mediation that's going on within between both houses, so the courts could be connected to both of these houses. Take what resonates here with that adjudication or somebody here, and all of this is being revealed because somebody is able to pick up on the communication that the houses are bugged here, and something connected to the courts here. A child could be involved because I see that this is a child here. So whatever it is, somebody accepted something to allow the courts, but there has been some sort of revealing and awakening, which is causing a crisis here, a panic energy here within the mediation or some sort of lawyers or something like that in this adjudication energy. There is someone that could do zoning and coding that's involved, someone court of clerk here. There's definitely a judge here, a fine and fee, or this is something that could be coming about because this is getting out that these houses are connected and whatever this is. So a school board could also be connected. There is someone that's sharing the same school. Everything seems to be connected because this is the school board. So there is homeschooling that's going on, but these two houses are sharing like something here with the school is sharing the same connection here to the whatever these houses is in that adjudication energy. Heavy on somebody has to let go of some sort of attachment here because of something being revealed. Somebody is definitely in despair that something here was released in the tower energy, setting them back on a court case or something that they're doing here on a because the communication got out. Somebody in one house that doesn't know about the other house that's connected to the communication here, it got out, and somebody communicated that they think they're hacked, or there's something about the microphones, or there was some sort of slip up that somebody was able to pick up or awaken. There is a Chris that could be connected because crisis breaks down to Chris. So Chris is awakened, or Chris is awakening. Take what resonates here to what is going on. The T energy is man, woman together, bringing in some sort of balance, but it does talk about the light pole, something here about electricity here. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, somebody is in despair over something that they couldn't keep a secret. The coffin always foretells a closet, keeping something sealed. Somebody here is in despair because now they have to quit what they were doing here in these houses here. This is desperation energy. Somebody was being desperate here to get some sort of revelation or get some sort of truth here by bugging these houses and connecting something to the courts here. I don't know who that is, but somebody here was desperate for something here. Now they're stressed out here that a revelation came true. Prophecy was spoken about these two houses, courthouse or another. It could be at least 4 places that are connected, but specifically 2 that I was picking up on. But there is a foundation here that is now falling apart because of some sort of communication, which is putting somebody in this despair energy. Somebody is acting with urgency, with the desperation being this despair energy because they're stressed out, because they have to quit, because they could not conceal something or keep something hidden. Something about a death could also be here, or it's simply talking about a death here for a new beginning because of something being revealed. So something slipped through the cracks because of renovations here. There is some sort of leaks in a home. Now, if you don't know how communication works or bugging here, all you need is a little air that's able to get in under the walls, through the doors, just a little crack, and you can bug the home. I can listen from across the street, somewhere down the block, around the corner, adjacent to whatever the residence is. If you don't know how that works when it comes to communication, because there is communication that's leaking out of these homes on account of this renovation here. So there is a leak in the foundation here, and that's intentional to be able to hear communication or conversation. That's the echo you might be hearing in a home. Bouncing off the walls is what I'm getting. So take what resonates here. And now somebody is in despair, or they will be, because they couldn't conceal it, and something that they were doing to an innocent person here with the 5 candles, 10 candles. So 2 people are innocent in something here, maybe some sort of children, but the 5 and 5 is to 10. So some sort of new beginning. There is some sort of changes, traveling that's going on here. The 2 5s and the 5's candles represent some sort of traveling and consistency and communication and consistency in something traveling here. There's some sort of inconsistency, so kind of like a delay and something that's being transferred somewhere, and it has to do with communication, all circuits or something. It is some sort of glitch, or it is some sort of delay, like latency, which is like a ping, some sort of just like buffering energy is going to be connected. So I'm assuming that internet may be here as well, or some sort of phone service or something here that's buffering. There's something that's taking place here. That's also a dead giveaway, and it has to do with communication, and it's going to be some sort of delays in that ping or latency of something being a pocket or something being transferred. And there's also something here about megabytes and gigabytes is what I'm hearing. So something about large files or something, again, has to do with communication. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. They're in despair that what they couldn't conceal or something here is coming to some sort of end with that coffin energy. Now, let me get into it. So whatever this is here, some sort of balance here is being restored here. Or adjustments need to be, or adjustments are required, or adjustments were made to a foundation, with the balance being adjustments. So there was some sort of adjustment made to these homes for this communication energy, and it had to go through the courts. For some of y'all, it had to go through the courts here. Whatever it is some sort of person in power. This is some sort of strategy that they had here in this communication energy. So the game talks about strategy, power, some sort of system here, and some sort of competition or some sort of competitive energy here. Somebody playing chess for sure, being strategic, and whatever it is that they did to these homes when they reconstructed, or renovation that was done. It was strategically done for this communication here. Now someone is playing chess within these houses here. If you can see the chessboard, like it's some sort of game here to play with whoever you are. Shadow energy is going to be very significant to some sort of projection here, and someone hiding themselves here, and someone being in denial that something got out here, or that the communication got out. Because see, somebody wanted to kind of like gaslight you, or wanted you to be in denial that there is communication being heard, or the echo energy that you're hearing in a house has something to do with the communication. And it's for sure that you actually have your home bugged here, because it was strategically done here during the renovation process for communication here, whether that's receiving, hearing, adjusting, or whatever it is to that communication energy here. Heavy on someone here may wanting to unplug, or is there something about a reset energy here connected to the communication here? Disconnection, reset here, some sort of silence here, doing some sort of unplugging here, or something here. This has to do with your communication to your TVs, your phones. There's something like with the disconnected energy. If you're watching a program, listening to something here, it could literally unforeseen, unconnect, unplug, or disconnect here. And it's because you're becoming aware of something that's taking place. And so something here, I hear vintage, so something goes back to old school or looks old, and that's where they disconnect and reset some sort of electricity or something that's going through the electricity for sure in the tower energy here. Someone that has a tow truck could be involved, but this is definitely a tower, which is the light pole energy here. Take what resonates here, and it's a masculine that's taking some sort of action here. So on that unplugged energy here, heavy on some sort of enlightenment here that's being given, and that's when they disconnect or unplug something here. But there was something that slipped here, because the sun card is illuminating something in a household where they had to unplug and reset something, and it was something that you were picking up or seeing, and it was an accident. It wasn't meant for you to see some sort of reflection or the sun. It's some sort of glare. Heavy on like the lights up there, how the lights look when you see that little glare on my lights here, something like a shadow, the shadow energy in the light. Okay, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. So they quickly try to adjust for something, because they're adjusting something when enlightenment is given. Like when you're aware of something here in the tower being an awakening, they adjust something here, because something here looks like a game, or somebody is actually in some sort of game, like an what is it, main character player and a non-player character, and it's something like that with a game with this data and this ROM energy here. There's something here about the network connected to some sort of gaming, Grand Theft Auto, some sort of games kind of like coming to reality, and you're being involved in this game here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on that someone here did this to feel like they belong to something here. Heavy on that energy coming out, but that sun here is heavily given enlightenment, but the universe is aligning. A King of Cups could have something to do with it. Whatever it is, a lawyer, a businessman, and a religious man may also be connected to supporting whatever this courthouse is. So this would be an IP lawyer. The King of Cups would stand for an IP lawyer. Is also involved with whatever this is, because it is a strategic plan on the Two of Wands energy here. Could be with the courts again, and so this is mediation and adjudication. So a lawyer could actually be involved, a religious man and a businessman that is involved, but a King of Cups, and they're all support of this judge or whoever this father or whoever the King of Cups is that wanted whatever this is done. Now everybody is becoming aware of this artist, this actor, this businessman, this lawyer, everybody that was in support of putting you inside of some sort of gaming or whatever this is, because this would say that there's a court involved for IP purposes. So there would be a patent code or some sort of invention here that is going on, and that's not for everybody, but a lawyer could be with adjudication on account of the electricity here. There is some sort of game that's being invented or patent code, and this is why someone here is in despair, because of that IP lawyer is connected to the electricity and this here. That's not for everybody, but it is here for somebody here. Take what resonates here, because there's heavily on some sort of plan that's being exposed here, that a businessman, a lawyer, religious person here, a King of Cups here, an actor, an artist, somebody here is learning on whatever it is that they're doing in that Two of Wands energy here, some sort of game that they're playing here. Someone definitely had some sort of clear vision when they went into doing this game here, but whoever you are, you're able to perceive whatever this is, because there was a goal that was in progress here on what it was that they were doing here, but it got exposed in the Tower energy, because someone is able to perceive someone is tampering with their communication and some sort of electric here. Heavy on the Ace of Cups being some sort of new beginning. The plan was to get a new beginning here through some sort of message. They were just waiting on a message here or whatever it is here. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't here. So the Lover's energy could be a Gemini, or there is some sort of commitment to what it is that they were doing here. There's a crossroads and a dilemma, because this was a risk here on what it was that they're doing. The Fool card energy says something originated with a a Gemini, or it started with a Gemini or a family member here, and what they were committed to. Something that they started, they are committed to what it is. This new job here. There's something about this new job, this new school. There is some sort of risk here. Jackpot energy, when they originally jumped off the porch and started whatever this was, they got lucky, and so they stayed committed to whatever it was. It's kind of like they got, what is the word? They kind of got like addicted to doing whatever this is that they're doing with that Fool card energy here, knowing that it would hurt somebody or inflicting some sort of pain on somebody here. Heavy on like a cheater, someone being a cheater, a Gemini, or somebody being a cheater on the Three of Swords energy. Heavy on a diversion, being a Gemini, or somebody here is a diversion, somebody that you separated from here. Being involved on a Nine of Cups, some sort of wish fulfillment that they wanted here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Also, there's something here about a choice in a lover. So somebody could be choosing lover. So a lover could have access to what this is that they're doing here. So there's kind of like a response and a re-response from somebody else here on something that they're doing in communication. Somebody could be communicating with you through the wire type energy here. And it's some real tedious, weird way how they're communicating with you, but it's kind of like you already know that somebody is making some sort of communication with you. They definitely communicating with you, but it seems to be more than one person on a communication, because I'm hearing just be a man about it, but I'm hearing like another song before that, like a man is saying it and somebody else is saying just be a man about it and tell her. LMA is tell her. So somebody is saying just tell her what you're doing, or tell him, and that's what I'm getting, because that's the order of the songs that I was just hearing. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. There is somebody choosing somebody here, but there is a love dynamic in one household. There could be lovers that is attached. Someone could have roommates. There is some sort of lovers here, but there is a Gemini connected in a new boo energy here. Somebody is choosing somebody else, which is putting a relationship or some sort of partnership in a dilemma, crossroads energy, because of somebody's new boo here, a new love here. Take what resonates here, because somebody learned what the person is doing here, and this person is kind of like saying something to whoever you are, and that's what I'm getting here. Heavy on the change energy here, because of an Aquarius here. So there is something to do with an Aquarius here. That's a good omen. Some sort of spiritual connection may be the reason why something is being revealed. There is something that they had to strategically do something here, because an Aquarius or somebody moved. Doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but there was a permanent move that took place, or a move that took place from one household. So I take it that this could be a new home, with the Ace of Cups being a new beginning. So it could be some sort of new home that someone has moved in, and they strategically did it because somebody moved from a foundation here with the change energy, where another place needed renovations here, or from somewhere else, a short-term stay, to somewhere else. Wherever someone is now, the scale energy is here in the balance, but there was some sort of strategic renovations done in order for somebody to come into a place, and it has to do with the communication that's coming out here. Sagittarius could be here as well. Someone knows that you're an earth angel here. Heavy on the channels, okay? Someone is managing. There is Aquarius here that is managing after picking up on the changes here. Someone is managing not to go to the extremes, even though you are aware. Awareness energy is going to be heavy in that Tower energy, that you're aware of what's going on, but you're managing here not to go to the extremes here, or go to hell off here, because someone knows it, because they're watching you on the Six of Wands energy. So heavy on changes happening on a platform, on a TV, whatever it is that you're watching in the Six of Wands, and whatever you may be doing on the Six of Sticks, Six of Wands, on a public platform where you're going viral, getting some sort of recognition, is this recognition act. There is something that they're doing to whatever that is, and you're noticing the changes here, because the 9 represents some sort of service. So something specific about a phone service, electricity service, or some sort of service here. There is a service being provided here on that number 9 energy. Has to do with some sort of transition. So somebody here is transitioning or something like that. The 9 is phases as well. So take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Have to do with a main female here, an Aquarius main female. So you could be a main female female. There could be a mother here because there is grandchildren here as well. So something about a mother transitioning, an Aquarius mother transitioning, that could be very significant, but there is a transition energy. A Sagittarius is here as well. And there's somebody definitely connected on that Father Sam's energy here, alchemizing some sort of situation here. Okay, whatever they're doing here, they're trying to affect some sort of communication that you're getting out to the world on the Six of Wands, with the World card being some sort of travel, some sort of news, or something getting out about your healing, about you being in good health, about you being the master healer, having ascended masters in your energy here. Heavy on that's getting out, and someone trying to compromise, like something getting too far out, or you getting too far out in the Six of Wands, getting too much fame, recognition here, whatever it is. Now go back into whatever this is with that communication. Now the communication is coming through on the Six of Wands, so public recognition, what you see on TV, what you see online. There is verbal communication from one house to another. There is some sort of something that you're watching has been adjusted. Adjustment energy is balanced. So whatever you're listening to, it has been remastered, rebooted, and republished. And that's what you're listening to on the world energy here, on that traveling energy here. Heavy on a cycle closing out here, or they're trying to close a door on somebody here. Something is concluded now that this has been exposed. Give me 1 second. What are you doing? What are you doing? So you need to stop. I don't know what you're doing. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Have you on somebody playing themselves here, getting played, manipulation here, played yourself. So somebody played themselves here. Have you on these fake friends that you're separated from. The Tower energy is the separation or the befalling of long-term friendships here due to some sort of betrayal. Have you on a sex shop energy here. Something being sold here online here. Someone here being advertised as some sort of sex worker or something like that. Take what resonates, because that Six of Wands going to be heavily on the energy that's being exposed. It's being exposed online. The revelation came online. It was already revealed. They couldn't conceal it. They try to put it into whoever is online. If you're in one of these houses, it has to do with internet connection, and a 9 is some sort of service between these households. But somebody is online in the Six of Wands energy getting public recognition here. And they want to conceal it, or they want to try to put that in the end. They want to nip it in the bud with the coffin energy that you are online here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't on whatever this is, girl. Let me see, because this is a phase ending here. Strength energy, a Leo could be involved here, connected to an Aquarius, or it literally has to do with your strength here, your energy and your endurance here. Somebody here has to be in the controller seat. This is a person here that's being exposed, big house energy here, for wanting to control someone, or someone that enjoys controlling an Aquarius energy, or trying to have some sort of control over whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Heavy on a Leo that's in a Six of Wands energy could be watching you. A Leo could be watching you and something being revealed. Heavy on the Judgment Tower energy here. Some sort of awakening. More than one person is awakening. The truth is there is an Ace of Swords. Truth, Ace of Swords and the Dr. Buzzard. Yeah, Justice here, Tower, Justice, and the, so Tower, Big House, Dr. Buzzard, and the Ace of Knives is all clarity here on a separation energy. This is separating individuals. The Tower is falling here. The Justice energy, a Leo is connected to a tower, the big house, the courthouse, a jail, a prison, or some sort of like lockdown energy that's connected to whatever this is here. Truth and clarity is here, removing any kind of confusion on the Dr. Buzzard energy. There's nothing that a Leo or somebody can do to use some sort of charming energy, finessing here, or swaying somebody in the Dr. Buzzard energy on account of somebody had a breakthrough on this precision energy, because they thought precision was here, where they had it like really like worked out that somebody would not be able to pick it up, because Ace of Knives for sure is precision here, where somebody thought that they manicured it, sewed it up so good that you would not be able to pick up on whatever that is here. And the Ace of Swords says that you had some sort of breakthrough, intellectual breakthrough, because see, they were trying to play on your mind with the precision being in Ace of Knives here, and they were on a conquest here to try to block the truth from getting out, that you were like crazy or something, because that Ace of Knives is playing on the mind energy, a conquest here to try to stop you from speaking some sort of truth, but you actually are speaking very much truth about the communication here. And what's happening unforeseen in these households is that this truth is actually coming out here. Everything is coming undone. Whatever this precision energy is in the Ace of Knives here, it's most certainly coming undone in the Tower here, in the Tower here. Whatever that they're doing online on a public platform and in public, that's all undoing on both towers here. It's coming loose at the seams. So whatever stitching that the doctor put up in there, or whoever MacGyver is in that Ace of Swords energy, yeah, that shit is coming undone. And everybody is getting clarity here about what is happening in that truth energy, bringing forth some sort of just reward for somebody here, because it's removing the confusion about what's happening online, what's happening on your public space here. It is removing it. The revelation is here. Okay, a prophecy has definitely been spoken here. Having on somebody here, a religious man is in your energy here, and that person is online. See, somebody keeps trying to throw religion in your face. King of Cups is a religious man on a Six of Wands. Like me, I blocked any religious ads, medicine, sex, anything. And so YouTube is supposed to oblige that they're not supposed to send me ads that talks about religion, church stuff, sex, just a lot of soliciting energy here. I blocked it, but YouTube still sends me every single thing that I blocked out from them sending me on videos, links, and any of that. So that's something that's also very specific here in the Six of Wands energy here, where there was a cut off here. And the truth is that somebody cut off something here, but someone still is putting something on your screen that you blocked out in that Ace of Swords energy. And of course, that is coming out, that there is some sort of truth being revealed. Libra could be involved here as well. Doesn't have to be, but there is some sort of 33rd star energy. There could be a Mason, Leo, or Libra, or something like that. And the truth is, legal matters could be coming into someone here, with the Dr. Buzzard being legal matters here, on account of the truth being revealed and that prophecy being spoken here. There is some sort of befalling of long-term friendships because of all of this revelation coming out, which is leading to legal issues in the Dr. Buzzards, because of your strength, your confidence, your determination here to overcome these individuals that enjoy power over individuals who incorporate the courts or use the justice system here to control individuals. And that's exactly what someone did, a Leo, or somebody did to whoever you are. Ten of Cups energy is what I saw when I started the pre-shuffle. So family could be involved with this, and there could be another household connected to either 2 to 4 to 5 homes, could be very much connected in whatever this game or whatever it is that they are doing here to whoever you are. Yeah, somebody definitely was teaching somebody something here on that Son of Knives energy here. Heavy on that focus type energy here on the Son of Knives. I'm sorry, Son of Coins. So heavy on that focus on something, on someone. I do see a Libra energy. I see Scorpio. I see a crab. So 6-9 gods could be here, but I do see Cancer as well. I see kind of all of the signs here, and this Tao actually changing here, and someone teaching someone some sort of teaching them something here about these dials switching. So it could be like the piece that I wear on my neck, but it has to do with the dials changing in some sort of era that they're in. These actually break down to triangles here, but you can't see it because it's actually triangles, but it looks like a kind of rectangle, but like a flashlight. So something here about the light shining underneath something in the shadow energy here. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Heavy on that big on somebody here. Okay, Five of Cups here. Somebody is crying over some sort of spoiled milk here. To see somebody here revealing something on social media about this, or somebody getting public recognition or getting some sort of attention. Somebody crying over spoiled milk here. They regret doing something because they disappointed on somebody in the Six of Wands energy here. Exposing something or revealing what's going on about a game or these households in this communication, because somebody in that dump energy on that Five of Cups here, the cup already ran over and it's actually spilling. Someone could be literally pouring some sort of drink and it's like falling over here. The Ten of Coins here, heavy on a lot of money here that was on the table, or something about a lot of money that was involved here. A family could be in regret here because there was a lot of money involved here. Some sort of stability structure, or a lot of money went into some sort of renovation to something here on the Tower energy with this Ten of Coins energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't here. Heavy on a new job here. Somebody manifesting something with that money here, and something about a revelation about a new job also being exposed here, or what somebody wanted somebody to do in another direction. Kind of like junction energy is what I saw. So somebody wanted somebody to take a different direction in what it is that they do for work here, because somebody works has to do with them exposing something that's underneath the sun coming to light. So you shedding light on something which has to do with these households here. Someone trying to move fast on the Eight of Wands here over because of this effective communication about this opportunity, prosperity, this family, money, this job here. Somebody trying to move fast here. They acting fast in that Eight of Wands energy and trying to make some sort of decision, or somebody wanted you to make some sort of quick decision about an Ace of Pentacles, some sort of job here, thinking they paid you a lot more money than what you're in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that already been revealed, and that's why somebody is being that's why somebody here is disappointed in the Five of Cups here, and despair that they really have to quit what it is that they're doing, because justice is coming in, and the sun is, everything is aligning, universal alignment, to the point where everything is going to be exposed, and it's nothing that they can do about it. A cycle is closing with the World card. There is something completing, a phase, a status change, and everything for somebody. And this is why they can't affect someone, or they can't change something here about what's being revealed, because it is time for it to be revealed about what it is that they're doing in that Sun card energy. So it's time with that universal alignment. It's time for a phase to close out and what these people are doing. Sun card, I told you, it's time on this game energy. So it fell on the game. A house here is included in some sort of game, or some sort of strategy is being illuminated here. Okay, there is some sort of celebration going on in a house here on the Sun energy. Someone is happy about something being illuminated as well, about the strategy, about some sort of system, because it definitely is a system connected in a home here. System in that house, some sort of like Qualcomm or audio system, Bluetooth. I noticed that a Bluetooth speaker I bought that doesn't even have a microphone on it kept saying tonight, it kept saying that it was a mic. It kept disconnecting the Bluetooth, and it never did that, but it kept hooking up a mic. And I'm like, man, there's no mic in this Bluetooth speaker. So heavy on that energy here, and that's the era and the judgment energy, where there is something crossing and you're able to pick up on there's another channel. I also noticed 2 channels on the computer, which it should only be 1 channel and not 2. When mono energy should be combining 2 channel, or combining the channels where everything is on the same frequency. So heavy on that here in the microphone energy. The name Mike might be very significant, or Mike actually represents the microphone energy that is in someone's dwelling, y'all. So let me see what else can I pick up for y'all before I get up out of here. The Wheel of Fortune energy is definitely something changing, and that's someone here. That's why somebody here is disappointed in that Five of Cups energy, because that's a setback as well. Heavy on walking away, abandonment. Somebody got to jump ship here. A Five of Cups is somebody has to walk away. Somebody has to walk away, a relationship, a breakup here. Somebody jumping ship, moving on. They have to simply let go of something, because this is a setback energy that somebody is online exposing something, or something came out about something online here. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, something is changing. The Eight of Swords is the reason why somebody's restriction is changing here. Eight of Swords, some sort of entrapment here. Somebody got to change something and walk away. Five of Cups again on the Eight of Cups here. Somebody got to let go of some sort of attachment here. They have to embrace some sort of change because someone here is on some sort of deep spiritual journey here, which is continuously changing this wheel around. Okay, what somebody wanted is for you to let go possibly of a spiritual journey that you was on, or that you're on, with the star and the Eight of Cups being a deep spiritual journey. Someone could have wanted you to let go of it with the Eight of Cups here. Entrapment energy here, self-imposed, whatever this is here that changed this wheel is definitely self-imposed restrictions here. They have to let go of something where they was trying to make something look like you did something here that was self-imposed, but it really is what they did. And the strength energy being people that enjoy Aztec energy is what I heard, some sort of control over somebody. So heavy on the Aztec being beauty, music, with that Six of Wands could be exposing something to do with the music business. There's something about music that's going to be very significant about beauty, sexuality, or just how somebody looks here, the silhouette, someone's curves, something like that in that energy. In Aztec, Aztec is a lot of different things here. Godly energy, occult energy could be also involved in whatever this is. This is very deep for somebody here. It's real deep. Okay, so take what resonates here now. Everybody may not everybody is not going through that, but it's for sure for somebody here that's picking up on it, and you getting enlightenment. And that's why somebody crying over that Four of Rook and that Five of Cups about what is taking place in this. Okay, so there is some sort of message of concern that is going out that somebody is regretting here. They disappointed on some sort of message that they're getting, some sort of feedback on something here with that message of concern. A mature man here. It's not a good message here. They're in regret, they're in despair, because it has to do with them having to quit or walk away. Now that's something being revealed. Somebody is telling somebody that they have to quit a job or quit something here and walk away because somebody is too mature for something here. There is an older man and an older woman here that's involved with some sort of unexpected income here, and something about a bank here. There could be something coming in to somebody here, unexpected income coming to somebody here, and somebody is regretting that because of this enlightenment here about a gain here. So somebody receiving some sort of money about this strategy here or this system here. Heavy on the revelation surrounding some sort of child as well. They're not getting good news here in that message of concern. Because a child is here. Some sort of exploiting a child may also be involved, or there's something here that's to do with a child being involved in this strategy or game here. Okay, this game, this power over a child. There's some sort of enlightenment coming about a child here in this house that's being revealed. Some sort of danger surrounding this child. A crisis around the child as well because of what they are doing here. Okay, heavy on that mature man. I don't know what they did to a child, but mature man did something to a child to get a new beginning. And some sort of concerns are being raised, or it's being enlightened. You're finding out that an older man did something to your child, or something surrounding your child is going to be very significant in their house here. Something about that, and that's some sort of communication that's approaching. That communication is coming in about that person here. Okay, so I'm not gonna stay too long on whatever this is. Just take what resonates, y'all. I might do a part 2 on this here, heavy on that, because it's 2 different households here and somebody making money. I heard capital energy, so heavy on some sort of exchange, trading, or some sort of profit here that is coming in with that capital energy, because I did hear capital, and somebody that could be going to jail, imprisonment energy, or there's some sort of confinement here. If they put you in confinement or somehow there's restrictions, there's a child also in that confinement energy that's been captured in that imprisonment energy here. So kind of like a prison that's built for whoever you are, where they can hear you. It's kind of like a prison sentence, some sort of prison for somebody here, and they have communication though. Okay. Imprisonment. There's some sort of messages coming through a child as well with the message card. There is some sort of gift here. There is something going on here, some sort of aid and support here, some sort of certified mail, some sort of unexpected income as well that was given through some sort of phone service, through the wire, messaging, something here. Somebody gonna have to pay some sort of fine and restitution here, or some sort of fees may have to be paid with all of this being revealed on what it is that they're doing to somebody and a child, because that child is in the imprisonment energy in a home. Okay. And that's connected to you, and that's the enlightenment that's being exposed on these houses. Is that one is like a prison, something like that for somebody here. You're being held captive, and the communication is going to another home. Somebody got communication in it. Something has to do with this child and somebody being a false person in another home here, another foundation here, or somebody that's a false person here, surrounding a foundation or a home, somebody misrepresenting themselves here regarding a home, a religious man, businessman, whoever that King of Cups is. Yeah, they misrepresenting themselves when it comes to something surrounding a home. That's being exposed in the tower. So I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. Um, yeah, main male gonna be very important. Somebody that was in prison or in jail. There's also a military person here. Any army, any branches of the army, Marines, Navy, Paul energy gonna be very significant here. So that's bear. So anything army, Navy, Marines is gonna be the that energy surrounding that. It's going to be like, I think it's Navy and Marine. So something like that is going to be significant to a neighborhood. Everybody, more than one house is here, but specifically two houses, because it's like other people live in other houses here as well, because it's a man here that lives somewhere, and that energy that's connected to a prison, a jail, let me see, a bank. There's something about some sort of funds here, unexpected funds going to a bank here, some sort of bank, and some sort of enlightenment, maybe prison as well, a jail or prison. Unexpected income was going into it. That has been enlightened here on about what this is here, with a game here to do with jail, prison, kind of like Hunger Games, Mockingbird is what I'm getting, but it's kind of like a little bit deeper than that, because heavy on somebody communicating here through music, some sort of communication. That's what I just keep getting with that megaphone, some sort of microphone, amplifying something. Because the megaphone, what I saw in the this deck over here, the megaphone is some sort of microphone, some sort of voice, something being amplified on that megaphone energy. So heavy on the changing of the voices, or something on that game energy for somebody here, somebody in bad health for sure. Or somebody is going to need to get checked up here for some sort of bad health energy here, because of, and it could be mentally, is what I'm getting for what it is that they're doing to somebody here, and enjoying some sort of power. And they were like celebrating whatever this was until this enlightenment came out, that they was actually celebrating a child being in that captivity energy, but also in you. And they were celebrating it in one household, about your household. Okay. Something coming out about a child celebration, a birthday surrounding the child. Because see, the sun is a celebration, right? But then the child, it could be a child's birthday was spent in confinement or something like that here. And that's something that's coming out, is how a child spent their birthday here because of what's going on in these households with you. Okay. So, all right, y'all. That's all I have for y'all. There could have been more in here, but I'm gonna just simply leave it right there. Somebody is confused and overwhelmed here, because I did want to mention that I did see that here, that somebody was confused and overwhelmed. because they have to accept something. There is an acceptance energy here as well. Someone was trying to push you to kind of like accept religion as well, because I do want to push that as well, because I do see it with the Tower, King of Cups being a religious man. Uh, there is Hierophant or Celtic energy. So somebody kind of like trying to push you to be a religious person and not a spiritual person. I am very much spiritual because I've been in every religion almost. And I just chose to be spiritual, and that's what my career is based off as well. Even though I have other things under my belt, there is somebody wanting you to accept something. So somebody pushing the narrative that you're not accepting God because you are spiritual, and that's just simply not true. And I see that lot of that push here on YouTube a lot, on a lot of my messages, or a lot of my messages I do drop in live. Under it, it says it'll be like stop something here and accept God. But I'm like, wait, I already know God. I already accepted God into my life as my savior and all of this here. But someone here wants you to do it on a religious level, and that could be this King of Cups, a religious man, a businessman here. These are people that just enjoy power over somebody, and kind of like what they say go. You have to accept some sort of fashions or some way of life here. Take what resonates here. When you're religious or spiritual, and if you choose to be out of the church, it doesn't mean that you're not connected to God. It's just what people use to control individuals. And so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Nobody is saying to convert, to leave your religious side, or relieve yourself of your religion or spiritual life. But that is a narrative that someone is pushing here. And they're in Five of Cups energy, in regret, because they have to let go of attachment. They have to move on, and they have to jump ship, abandon something here on an Eight of Cups as well. Whatever the plan is, it's not going accordingly. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. I love y'all so much. Stay centered, stay grounded, continue to put in your mind what you want to project into your reality. Know that it's always justice over here on my channel, removing any kind of confusion about your situation or what might be coming in. Know that tarot is past, present, and future. I kind of try to read on a real-time energy, so I try to keep everything present day, but sometimes I do pick up on past, present, and future. And in here, there is something about the past here and about them doing this at another location that somebody was. So if you've been somewhere about 5 or 8 years, it's going to be something here where somebody been there less than whatever that is here. You could have moved from somewhere for 3 years, 4 years, and moved somewhere new. There was something strategically done here, moved around before you came into some sort of resonance here that could still have them connected to another home in your communication. And for some of y'all, connected to the courthouses with that justice and adjudication in the Tower, exposing something that somebody was doing and trying to hide it from you and conceal it in that coffin energy. They didn't want it to come out here. They didn't want you to get out. They didn't want you to get off the coffin. They didn't want you to get out and be online. They did not want you to be seen. Like I share my stories about my internet. They didn't want me to get on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. At one point, I was dead on Facebook. I was missing. I went from missing to dead, and then I resurfaced. When I got back on my new channel after being on the other one for umpteen amount of years, they did not want me to get online. There was a blockage, and that's when I found out I had pinwheel phones where I'm not allowed to get online, get on any public platform. But of course, I'm here with you now and sharing that story. So that is what somebody did not want, is the coffin in the Six of Sticks, which is Six of Wands, is that they didn't want you to be on a Six of Wands energy, getting public recognition, being recognized, getting any attention here. They did not want that to happen, and now they're crying over that spoiled milk, that you're getting some sort of attention, but also bringing attention to what it is that individuals were doing to you in that controlling, enjoying power over individuals in that strength energy. Your confidence, your determination, your energy is driving these people here, because they really are being pushed to let go and walk away from whatever it is, because you're literally out of the coffin. You're out of the closet. You're out of the locked door, so to say, in so many words here. Okay, so love y'all so much. Stay centered and stay grounded. I will catch you guys tomorrow or later. Love and light, light and love. Continue to be that motivation you know you deserve. I'm up out of here. Outie.